The purpose of this presser is to brief our fans, supporters, sponsors, and stakeholders generally on the intended handover to the club and the unveiling of the club bus. This is not the launch of the bus. The launch of the ceremony will be held on Saturday, 11th November at Moi International Stadium, Kasarani, near the VIP area. We will not get into the stadium, but we will be outside opposite the VIP area, and the event will be organized by Homeboyz, and that is why we have with us a professional event organizer in the person of Mr. Mike Grabar and Homeboyz. At times people confuse the Kakamega Homeboyz and Kakamega Homeboyz. But the Homeboyz are here with us here, so don't have any confusion that you think that...
Them they are high.
Pardon?
They are Homeboyz with Z.
Yes, this is home. Yes, it's one with Z, and then there are those Homeboyz. So the bus is an Isuzu bus. Body built by master bodybuilders in Manzoni in Nairobi, but the sellers are General Motors. I will not talk about the price. That will be talked about by the Honorable Cabinet Secretary, Eliud Owalo, on Saturday. It is a 42-seater bus. Originally, it was 67-seater, but for comfort of long-distance travel, we've cut off 20 seats so that there are only 42 with 5 first class, like business class, seats near, just behind the driver. It is donated by Eliud Owalo Foundation. He will be able to explain who have helped him in raising the funds to be able to acquire a bus which is custom made. In other words, it's just that you walk into a shop and buy a bus. There are clear specifications that we have made, that we have discussed. The purchase started in May this year. It's been fully paid for, but at each and every step, we have been going there to visit and make changes. You will be able to see the bus on Saturday morning. It is clad in full home colors of Gor Mahia. But I want to add here, for purposes of our sponsors, that the branding will be done only after we have taken possession, that we will be able to acknowledge our sponsors who have been with us through thick and thin, that is SportPesa, and also, of course, we have been joined recently by Azam Media. The bus has already been registered by NTSA, National Transport and Safety Authority. It is registered as number KDN 068. And you know what 68 means for Gor Mahia? That is the day it was founded. So it is KDN 068N. N at the end, KDN 068N. That is the bus that you will be seeing around. It will drive on Saturday morning from where it has been manufactured in Manzoni, and it will be carrying the officials and players into the venue. So it will be handed over to us officially and unveiled on Saturday, 11th November at 9 a.m. We have chosen that date deliberately because there will be a sport pesa derby. We will be playing against Muranga Seal later on that day, and we shall be the home team. So the match, of course, will be at 4 p.m., but the bus will be handed over to us by the manufacturers, by the sellers, at 9 a.m. So please keep time. Guests and fans and supporters should be seated by 8:30 a.m. at Moi International Center. There is a lot of room. We should be able to seat 400 people, but I will be giving Mike Rabara some little time to be able to explain how the event will be organized. So I'll just be talking about highlights. The stadium will be open at 6 a.m. To enter the stadium, you will need a ticket, match ticket, because there will be no need, or you are leaving the stadium after you have attended this event, unless you want to go out and come back. But we intend to have, even to organize, sales for, food and everything else, that you don't have to go out. There will be entertainment all through. There will be entertainment all through the day, from that 6 a.m. until after the match. So, and as I say, it's being organized by Homeboyz. So, as I say, we'll be playing Muranga Seal on that day. The match tickets will be sold online. I want to emphasize this. Match tickets will be sold online, and Mike will be talking about it because he will be handling we have engaged tikiti.co.ke. So we'll be selling tickets at tikiti.co.ke. We've given the details. I'll hand over this to the media. And this should be effective tomorrow?
Actually,
today. Tickets will be sold online today. And he will be giving you details of the tickets and how they are purchased, so that there will be no excuse. There will be no hard cash, nothing like that at the gate. So don't be disappointed by coming and hoping that you will be able to pay there or pay anywhere else. It will be online. And if we can all receive M-Pesa, why would we not be able to buy a ticket online when now you are able to send an email? And in particular, I got an auntie who is 98 years old. On occasions, I have told her, can I send money to your grandchild? She says, no, send it to my number, 98-year-old. Insisting, send, because she says, I say, but mommy, you're a bit blind. He says, no, I will hear the sound. When it does ting, then I will know. So, no excuse about illiteracy or anything of that sort. The details, telephone number of tikiti.co is 0707 991 991. I will repeat. 0707 991 991, so that you are able to contact them today and you are able to buy your ticket. The tickets will sell our usual amounts. VIP at 500, I think that's what it is, and the rest of the stadium will be 200 shillings. So please come. You will require a match ticket to be able to enter the stadium. I want to repeat that. Please don't come and hang around anywhere hoping there'll be nothing like, I am so and so, or, you know, that cost a good friend of mine when a good friend of mine said, no, you must know people. Don't come and tell, you know, I am so and so, you must know people. That will not happen. So the event will strictly end at 11 o'clock. Don't come late. It will end at 11 o'clock because we have a match. The players will be taking part, so they have to go back and have their lunch. For health reasons, have it by 11 o'clock and be able to play at 4 o'clock. So the event, you can take your time in the stadium, but the event will itself end precisely at 11 a.m. It will be attended by invited guests. We are going to release the list of the invited guests, but it will be graced by Honorable Cabinet Secretary for ICT and Digital Economy, Honorable Eliud Owalo, and his guests. The guests will comprise mainly those who have helped him to put together the funds for the purchase of this motor, this bus that we will be seeing on Saturday. After brief speeches, there will be time to interact. You'll be able to take your photos with the bus and with your friends and everything like that, but there'll be order. There'll be good order, so please come and witness this important event. For purposes of our sponsors, the branding will be done after the handover. It will not come up in colors, and we really value our sponsors, but we will do the branding after the handover is when we will agree with them, discuss what part of the bus we should be having the brand. So, to finish, and I'm going to be able to give time both to Mike and also to the press to ask me questions, very, very pertinent questions. So, we want to thank quite profusely the Honorable Cabinet Secretary, Eliud Owalo, and his friends who have made it possible to acquire the club bus. Other pertinent details will be laid open at the unveiling. And the unveiling will be having a ribbon, and we expect that the Cabinet Secretary should be able just to cut the ribbon and allow us to enter into the bus in an organized way. The bus will be there for a long time, so just let us keep order so that we do not have a breakage on the day one. We want to appreciate SportPesa, our sponsors, and of course Azam, for their financial and other support to steady our ship. We also appreciate our fans for their unveiling support. There has been serious interruption, courtesy COVID, that has witnessed some kind of serious reduction in the attendance of matches. But of late we are seeing, and we are encouraged to see, the return of our fans. I also want to acknowledge our Jobul, as you know, we know them, the choir. They are going to sing after this. So that is all that I have to say. I'm sorry if I've taken a long time, but I thought I would make things open. I have copies of what I have been reading from here, and I will be able to give it only to members of the press so that they are able to get it clear from me. Right, so I will invite Mike to say a few words. Then we will lay ourselves open for questions. Questions are important for purposes of clarification. Mike, thank you.